Okay, this is my Mindmeister challenge. It's labeled tack and equipment because I believe that's what I'm going to do my website over. This is my task to have it done hopefully by Thursday at some point, Thursday evening. So again, maybe have my Friday morning off and then come in for presentation. So I set the task for the 14th on my first little main idea. So it goes into mouse structure because mouse structure is important, and then I have a little note here that reminds me to talk about the interdental space when I talk about the mouse structure, as that will relate back to the tack and equipment. And it has a link to give me information about the skull, the interdental space, and a horse's tooth, and just overall horse mouth anatomy, and that will help me with figuring out how to go about the tack and equipment part of my website. So we did that one, tack and equipment, mouse structure, and then we move on to get into more in depth about tack and equipment. So bits and bridles is the main thing that we'd start out with. So here's an image that shows the bit and the pieces of what a bridle would contain, so the reins and etc., with another list or note to remind me that the mouth relates to the bit function, and I need to go over the mouth first before we can go over bits and bridles. Saddles, there's nothing really here, but it will go over English saddles and Western saddles and maybe some other types of saddles that are used. I'm sorry, I went backward. Harnesses is just digging deeper into tack and equipment, so it's a little more intense. And then carts. So a harness would go with a cart, and the cart is pulled behind the horse, but you need the harness. So the harness will be first. So this shows down here that I used a pan transition and a blur transition. And then the connection. So the mouse structure again connects to the bits and bridles. The bits and bridles will connect to the harness and saddles. It'll depend on what bit you can use, on what saddle you're in, and the harness will depend on what bit you're using as well. And then the harness will relate to the cart. So I think that is all for my Mindmeister. Thank you.